appeal from the Congress and the JDU to the Election Commission ahead of the Bihar polls. Election Commission sources, though, tell CNN IBN no question of a ban, but the Prime Minister cannot announce any new policy while the Code of Conduct is on. The Maharashtra police claim to have cracked the Govind Pansare murder case with the arrest of one accused. The suspect, his name is Sameer Gaikwad. He's a Sanathan Sanstha member. Huge relief for Greenpeace. The Madras High Court stays the government order cancelling its permit to take in foreign funding. The government has 8 weeks to reply. The United Nations report looking into the alleged war crimes in Sri Lanka recommends the establishment of a special hybrid court, blames both the Rajapaksa government as well as the LTTE for war crimes. A Muslim Class 9 student is arrested in Texas in the United States after he brought to school a home-built digital clock. His teachers mistook that for a bomb. But up first tonight, here's something that has upset the grand old party of India, the Congress party. The Modi government has decided to scrap postage stamps which have the faces of Indira and Rajiv Gandhi. Women Congress workers held protests today. Congress leader Anand Sharma said the decision reflects the government's narrow mindset. The BJP says it's merely adding to the list of people on whom stamps have been released, and that now there will be stamps on people like Sardar Patel and Maulana Azad, who were also Congress leaders, but the BJP alleges their faces were never put to stamps because the Congress party wants to keep it to just one family. Like I said, it seems to be a particularly bad day for the Congress today because Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law, Robert Vadra, now faces frisking at every airport in this country, just like you and me. His name has been taken off the list of VVIPs who are exempt from pre-flight checks. The government had earlier come under fire for not removing his name despite being in office for a little over 15 months. The decision has now been announced by the Civil Aviation Ministry. The Congress says it welcomes the move and that Mr. Vadra had always wanted his name off the list. And this is what Robert Vadra, the man in the center of the storm, has said. He's put out on his Facebook page, and I quote, "I appreciate that my name will not appear in the VVIP list. I hope this is a dead issue now and will not be used against me." So what's going on? Is it petty-minded politics? Is it narrow-minded politics? Or are there more important issues that are getting buried in this face-off between the Congress and the BJP? Joining us tonight on our face-off, GVL Narasimha Rao, a spokesperson of the BJP, and Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Member of Parliament and spokesperson of the Congress Party. GVL Narasimha Rao, what is your problem with Rajiv Gandhi and Indira Gandhi? Do you believe that they have contributed nothing to the development of this country, to the building of modern India? Why do you want to remove their faces from postage stamps?
I think it is incorrect to say that they have been completely removed. I think 4 commemorative stamps have been issued in the past in the name of Indira Gandhi, 2 in the name of Rajiv Gandhi, 6 in the name of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and in the new list of definitive stamps, I think Jawaharlal Nehru continues to feature in the list, and the list is inclusive, including a lot of stalwarts of modern India. And the Congress party is rather petty-minded in just looking at one family, equating itself with one family, equating country with one family, and forgetting all other concerns of the people of the country. They have everyday press conferences only to talk about Rajiv, Indira, Sonia, Vadra. I think it's getting too much. This country has suffered enough. And I think they should stop making
I don't know. I will ask that to Dr. Abhishek Manu
Singhvi,
whether this has been rendered into a one-family business. But before that, GVL Narasimha Rao, my question is simply this. Why the need to remove both Rajiv and Indira Gandhi from this list? Why can't you expand the number of people who are the builders of modern India? Is there a quota that only 24 builders of modern India will be featured in these stamps? I mean, why can't there be 50 builders of modern India?
There can be, but then the fact that there are so many stamps which have already been issued in their name. As I mentioned just now, 4 in the name of Indira Gandhi and 2 in the name of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. So possibly there is an overkill of one family in the entire department's issuance of stamps.
Okay.
So possibly there was a need to give space to every other contributor to modern India.
There's an overkill of the Gandhi family. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, the BJP's allegation is also that there were other builders of modern India from the Congress party, whether it's Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. The Congress party never managed to put them in this list. But they're concerned only with one family, as though only one family built this nation.
Now, I hope you'll give me my 2 minutes at least, because this is a complete obfuscation and distortion of facts, which first has to be set right by facts. The first point is that this is really showing the politics of vendetta, the politics of fear, insecurity and frustration, pettiness. We shouldn't be here discussing this at all, but since 15 months of BJP rule, we are discussing only fatwas, bans and such kind of petty vendetta politics, not governance issues. Second, each and every fact trotted out by the BJP is wrong, and it will require a couple of minutes. It is important for your viewers to know. The Congress has issued in 56 the stamp on Tilak, in 61 the stamp on Malviya, in 64 on Bose, in 64 on Sardar Patel, in 66 on Azad, in 67 on Ambedkar.
No, which stamps are these? Are these commemorative stamps or these definitive stamps?
In 1970 on Veer Savarkar.
Which stamps are these?
1 minute, just bear with me.
No, which stamps are these? Why don't you clarify that as well?
He will never answer the question, because these were commemorative, and now listen to the list of definitive, which he is not prepared to listen to. The definitive stamps were issued for Mahatma Gandhi, for Nehru, for Satyajit Ray, for Mother Teresa, for J.R.D. Tata, for Homi Bhabha, for E.M. Ramaswamy Periyar, for C.V. Raman. Now, for Raj Narayan, a commemorative stamp. For Sheikh Abdullah, a commemorative stamp. The others are all definitive. Now, when Mr. Vajpayee issued a Hegdamar stamp or a Nambudri Pass stamp, when we came to power, we didn't remove it. The core question, which you'll never find an answer in all this eloquent silence, will be, you can add names. Why did you remove only 5 and 10 rupee stamps, which only everybody knows carries the visage of Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi? Why remove only 2? Why not add? Why not remove any other category?
Jivel, you want to quickly respond to that before I get to the Robert Vadra issue? Quickly.
Let me tell you,
we know that 5 and 10 rupee stamps are in circulation, people use it, and Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi's names and photos are there on it.
Let me complete.
Let me get him to quickly respond to it, please.
Let me complete.
I will get to the Robert Vadra issue in a moment. I will get to the Robert Vadra issue in a moment. GVL first.
No, it's laughable.
Yeah.
Because Robert Vadra has been begging the government for 1 year.
The names of definitive stamps.
And the
Dr. Singhvi, I will get to Dr. Singhvi, I will get to the Robert Vadra issue if you give me 30 seconds. Let GVL respond to why 5 and 10 rupee stamps of Rajiv Gandhi and Indira Gandhi, which are in circulation, which people use, why it is not a move by stealth, GVL.
Yeah, let me answer that.
Is that
all the names that Mr. Singhvi talked about just now, the definitive stamps, I think I want your viewers to mark their names. There is no other political leader in 50 years post-independent India in the definitive stamps category. They have got only Nehru, Indira, Rajiv, Mahatma Gandhi, because they could not avoid Mahatma Gandhi, and also they borrowed his surname. So it suits them to really use that. So they have only definitive stamps that were widely in circulation were of Indira and Rajiv. Everybody else was dumped in the commemorative category. They were never issued. So certainly this was used as a party propaganda.
Dr. Singhvi, now on the Robert Vadra issue, certainly he can't be under any classification be thought of as a builder of modern India. I mean, why should he? This is a very simple question to you tonight. Very simple question to you tonight. Why should he be extended any privileges? Why should he be extended any privileges anywhere, whether it's in airports, hospitals, wherever? What is his contribution to this country that he should be on a special VVIP list? I'm asking you that question, yes.
Let me be very clear. Can I answer the question?
Yes, please.
It's a laughable matter which is being raised. Robert Vadra was put on the list because of a security perception when he travels with a security SPG protectee. He is not otherwise on the list. When you are traveling with a SPG protectee, by definition an SPG protectee is under grave threat. Therefore he is put in that category only then.
His wife is an SPG protectee.
From 2014, in writing he has been asking...
His wife is an SPG protectee.
Can I complete please? Now you can't interrupt me like this.
No, but his wife is an SPG protectee. That's why he's also part of the no frisking list.
That's right.
Yeah.
Obviously you have not read. Obviously you have not read the protection. Obviously you haven't. the protection is restricted to when he travels with the SPG protectee, because if you attack a SPG protectee, the same people who protect a SPG protectee protect the man who is not a SPG protectee. So this no frisking requirement is specifically limited to when he travels with his wife, not otherwise.
Okay.
All these years. Point number two.
I want to get quick.
2014,
okay,
he has been asking in writing 100 times. Until today, he has not been removed. It's laughable that a man is begging to be removed, and the BJP, A, doesn't remove him, B, makes a political point by making fun of the fact that he's asking for frisking protection.
I want to get quick closing comments, because we have to get to our main debate on the dengue strike. But GVL Narasimha Rao, 15 months you've been in office. Why does it take 15 months to remove a man from a no frisking list? The man himself is saying that please remove me from that list.
He is begging to be removed. He is begging to be removed.
I think why was he there in the first place on this list? Was he not being treated as a super damad? Was he not being given this privilege? There are so many others who get SPG protection having been prime ministers in the past. Their families are extended SPG protection. But why was only Mr. Robert Vadra's name specifically mentioned in the list unless he was to be treated as a super damad? So certainly the Congress today is feeling embarrassed, and then is trying to really cover up its embarrassment by making this rather absurd and illogical comments.
I have to completely wrap up our face-off. I have to completely wrap up our face-off. But thank you very much, Dr. Singhvi, for joining us from the Congress. GVL Narasimha Rao will continue to stay with us because he'll be part of our panel on the debate, which is on the big dengue outbreak that has happened here in the capital. And finally, after 45 days, the Aam Aadmi Party finally seems to have woken up to just the enormity of the task at hand. Already, close to 2,000 people have been tested dengue positive. 11 deaths have happened. It's announced a slew of measures. We'll tell you what those measures are.